originally in Spanish, February 2023. Some people ask about the supposed motherships, reptilian, that have arrived recently. Have any new ones arrived? I came from the Toleka Bridge, and they say there is nothing unusual. The Toleka Bridge contacted space traffic in the Viera that monitors this whole sector, and they say there is nothing. It's more of the same. Humans bouncing ideas and their fears off each other. Nothing is happening. And if anything does start, it will surely be Cabal's own invention. Here, around the Earth, ships come in and out all the time. It looks like a Walmart parking lot on a Saturday afternoon, including countless ships from Orion. How is that any different from any other Thursday? Because from what I saw that others were watching from CIC, it's all fake, fake, fake. Outside of the earthly matrix and inside the 5D matrix, to give it a name, things do not work as you have been told there through countless half-New Age sources that only reflect the human mindset itself. That is to say that what they see as Nazi Germany-like invasion movements into Poland in 1939, they transfer to space as if things here work the same way. All the time there is traffic of reptilian ships among countless others. And it doesn't mean that they are hostile. They are just reptilian-based, and many are even Federation. And I mean that the reptilian traffic is constant, almost daily. So, as it happens with Awuma, or however you write that, I do not know which ship they refer to among so many. But I must also say that yes, there are clearly regressive hostile elements with ships moving through large portals on Earth, using draconian needle-nosed classed fighter craft. That's not to mention the countless minor reptilian and draconian ships moving inside the Earth like airplanes, very much inside the 3D matrix, not Alpha Draconian. So I insist on one thing, that things are not as simple as good and evil, regressive and positive races. Rather, it is a soup where the ones who mostly manifest and bring all that into existence are the humans themselves. These are reflections of their souls, their fears, and their ancestral memory, part of the half-activated, half-interfered activation of the crystalline DNA that they all carry within. In short, we do not see things as you are told on Earth, so good versus evil. It is complicated, and all that is said and seen from Earth does not reflect what happens in space. The world, the 3D matrix, is a direct reflection, mirroring the focus and consciousness of those who inhabit Earth. That is, the whole concept of extraterrestrials, proxy wars in space, regressives, lizards with spaceships and Pleiadians traveling in Merkaba ships made with their own aura, are concepts that humans as a collective have accepted because they come from sources that humans themselves have agreed to accept as reliable or truthful. But they do not reflect extraterrestrial reality external to Earth. It is a model of extraterrestrials and how they relate to each other that was formed as a broken down telephone phenomenon over decades at least, where one person interprets something and says it, and another likes it and adds to it. and that reaches the ears of people who make books and achieve notoriety. So the human society that looks at those subjects takes them as authorities. But all of that is part of the same Earth matrix, and it is not what you see from space from a ship in orbit. From here, we only see how they bounce ideas off each other, accept them, make books, conferences, invent false contacts, fight, attack each other for things that simply only exist as concepts among humans themselves, but which differ in everything from what happens outside the planet. Examples of this are child-eating reptiles. Yes, they exist, but they are an egregor of manifestation of the very same human nightmares, what they have in their minds as a collective. Or invasive extraterrestrial races that want human DNA to repair their own, and that others are manipulators because they want the natural resources. Commandos of Pleiadians who come to save humans. All this is manifested by them, and to one extent or another, it is real for them. To the degree that they have already managed to form a whole context or logical and ordered reality of extraterrestrial exopolitics that, exactly as in the case of terrestrial physics mathematics, has formed a self-validating and self-contained logical realm, but that does not reflect the real dynamics among extraterrestrials. Ufologists, accepted by their friends and respected for their books and their lectures, agreeing among themselves, have formed a group of concepts that are only valid from the point of view of the Earth and its matrix. But I repeat, that is not what is really out there. This happens with historical reconstructions. Those monuments in Egypt, with few exceptions like the pyramids and the Sphinx and few others, are only false reconstructions, similar to building a dinosaur with few bones and everything else invented, including Stonehenge. They supposedly restored it, but they put it together the way they think it should have been. Look at this image. I swear that's how it came out of the agency. Yes, yes. And then elaborate theories and books are put together about the design of that thing, and it is socially accepted and becomes historical. The same thing happens with extraterrestrials.